Good afternoon. My name is Brian Ricardo Muñoz Muñoz. I am from São Paulo, Nariño, but I live in Rivera, Tolima for 4 years. In this video, I am going to talk about Task 1, Reflection upon English Language Awareness. The purpose of the course is for the student to strengthen their linguistic and social linguistic and pragmatic skill in foreign languages through synchronous meetings in order to communicate and discuss complex issues in the different designer activities. There are four learning outcomes in the course, which are as follows. Learning outcome 1. Demonstrate our skills to express oneself fluently and spontaneously on different cultural topics for social or academic purposes. Learning outcome 2. Discuss a controversial topic using arguments for or against to convince or counterpart of a specific point of view. Learning outcome 3. Interpret extended speech even when it is not clearly structured and when relationships are only implied and not explicitly stated. Learning outcome 4. Describe complex topics with clear and detailed information. Develop particular points and rounding off with an appropriate conclusion. Synchronous interaction activities are activities designed to work in real time, which means that there is a real interaction with other people at the same time, tutor and work group, be it meetings or line conferences. The course has 3 moments and a total of 6 activities. Initial moment, Task 1, reflection on knowledge of the English language. Intermediate moment, Task 2, participate in 7 mandatory weekly meetings. Task 3, debate on controversial topics. Task 4, Cambridge C1 advanced speaking part. Task 5, standardized listening test. Ending moment, Task 6, give a speech through a web conferencing system. The activities that involve synchronous interaction are: Task 2, participate in 7 weekly mandatory meetings. Task 3, discussing controversial issue. And Task 6, deliver a speech via a web conferencing system. Course rules and conditions: respect and good communication with tutors and classmates, deliver on-time jobs, punctuality with the different stipulated activities, comply with safely regulation, check the email permanently. My institutional email works correctly. I don't have certification on my level of English, but I have done some tests with which I measure my level of English. That is how my level of English is between A2 and B1. The level of English that I have now is not the best, but I have achieved thanks to the learning I have in high school, what I have learned at the university, and finally the autonomous work on my part. Since in this virtual learning process, this characteristic is very important. I decided to study this degree in foreign language with an emphasis on English, since it seems great to learn a second language. I think that English is a beautiful language and it's important to learn since this is the universal language par excellence. The difference between a child and adult when learning a language is that a child has more advantages because a child learning it intuitively and spontaneously because his cognitive system is developing so he better captures the new information. Learning a language must be constant because he will always learn something new. There will always be something to improve, much more in learning a language. This is how it's very important to make language learning part of our lives by implementing study schedules listening to music in English, and carrying out our future teaching work in teaching this language, because whoever teaches take root more of their knowledge. Thanks for your attention. See you.